She's the host of the NBA show Run It Back with Chandler Parsons and Lou Williams. They have exceptional chemistry together. Let's play for Michelle some of what Napheesa Collier had to say. I have not seen or heard a player of this caliber go after leadership with this kind of intensity. Caitlin Clark has notarized everything. She's co-signed all the points that Napheesa Collier made. Let's play that sound for Michelle, please.
I want to be clear, this conversation is not about winning or losing. It's about something much bigger. The real threat to our league isn't money. It isn't ratings or even missed calls or even physical play. It's the lack of accountability from the league office. Since I've been in the league, you've heard the constant concerns about officiating, and it has now reached levels of inconsistency that plague our sport and undermine the integrity in which it operates. Whether the league cares about the health of the players is one thing, but to also not care about the product we put on the floor is truly self-sabotage. The league has a buzzword that they've rolled out as talking points for the CBA as to why they can't pay the players what we're worth. That word is sustainability. But what's truly unsustainable is keeping a good product on the floor while allowing officials to lose control of games. Fans see it every night. Coaches, both winning and losing, point it out every night in pregame and postgame media. Yet leadership just issues fines and looks the other way. They ignore the issues that everyone inside the game is begging to be fixed. That is negligence. At Unrivaled this past February, I sat across from Cathy and asked how she planned to address the officiating issues in our league. Her response was, well, only the losers complain about the refs. I also asked how she planned to fix the fact that players like Caitlin, Angel, and Paige, who are clearly driving massive revenue for the league, are making so little for their first 4 years. Her response was, Caitlin should be grateful she makes $16 million off the court, because without the platform that the WNBA gives her, she wouldn't make anything. And in that same conversation, she told me players should be on their knees thanking their lucky stars for the media rights deal that I got them. That's a mentality driving our league from the top. The league believes it succeeds despite its players, not because of them.
Michelle is putting her hand over her smile the way McAfee does when Aaron Rodgers is talking. Like, what are you smiling about there?
I mean, first of all, yeah, this is not going to end well for Cathy, but it is shocking, right? This is not a woman. Napheesa Collier is all class. She is very highly involved, not just in the WNBA. She's got her own league that she started with Brianna Stewart. So she's not someone who just sort of sits off to the side and watches. She's involved. She's engaged. She's in it. And you're right, for somebody of her caliber to come out and say a prepared statement with receipts was a tough hear if you're anybody that's not named Cathy. But I'll say this. Good for her. I mean, look, we've all had you and I have had one of the same bosses who thought that they were the whole story and everything they did was why a company was succeeding and not because of all the people that were working hard to make it all happen. And sometimes when a suit will actually say that out loud, which again, we weren't in the room with Napheesa Collier and Cathy, but I have to believe her, right? Maybe there's a context to it that we're not getting and we'll never know. That being said, she's going to end up leaving this. I don't know how you come back from this. I don't even know how you reach out unless you do some sort of tete-a-tete that's publicly watched from everyone. But you got undressed by one of the biggest names in the league who is respected by everybody. And all of the things she said are sort of the things people have been whispering. You know, the money aspect of it all, I know everybody's got their different opinions on it. I'm not in their books, but I have to believe there has to be a way to pay a little bit more than what they actually are paying. When you can triple that waiting tables, that's a tough sell. And also the thing about, Caitlin Clark making $16 million off the court bothered me too, because how dare you? She came into the league. She was in college as a big deal. So it just felt like she was sort of trying to take some value away from what has been accomplished by these women. And that is not a good look, especially as a woman in charge. It was like a double-edged sword for me, and I didn't like any of it, but I loved Collier doing it. It's what we all want to do all the time. Well played.